We're back at Bella Vita Farm in Montgomery County, where a few weeks ago we planted a whole bunch of these little lettuce seeds. Well, they've all grown up and they're ready to harvest. So let's get cracking.
We harvest almost daily because we are unique, and if you ordered today at 10 a.m., I'm going to harvest at 10:30.
It doesn't get any fresher than that. Here at Bella Vita Farm in Brookeville, Amy Falcone takes pride in providing her customers with pristine greens, and that requires a speedy harvest.
When you get it, it's literally had 2 to 4 hands touching it, and it goes into the refrigerator immediately, and you have it within hours. It's not picked days ago, it's picked hours ago.
The crispy lettuce heads flourish in this controlled greenhouse environment, thanks in part to these busy swimmers. In this aquaponics system, the fish waste is converted into a natural fertilizer, and the plants help filter the water. The result, fresh lettuce and fish all year long.
Since we are a 365-day operation, we certainly can crank out a lot more lettuce than we would if we were conventional.
From seed to harvest, these greens can take anywhere between 21 to 65 days to grow, depending on the variety and season.
We have the capacity to produce 1,000 heads of lettuce a week and harvest 1,000 heads a week. We plant over 1,000 seeds a week.
A few weeks ago, I helped sow these seeds with some guidance from the master. It feels good knowing that I played a small, in this case very small, role in growing this crop. The tedious job of planting one seed at a time pays off weeks later as the lettuce begins to mature.
You have the kindergartners and then the middle schoolers, and now we're graduating high school. And it just feels good to watch this whole process become a sea of green. And we can have this sea of green all winter long.
Now let's see what it takes to harvest these hardy heads of lettuce.
What you do is you carefully pull it from the bottom. Okay, now you don't want this to touch any of the leaves.
Okay.
And you look for brown leaves, and then you just pull that off. Then you take the root, and you wrap it around it so.
Around the plug here.
Around the plug.
Finally, the bunch of leaves is ready to be tucked away.
And then this will hold the plug. So you then fold this up over top of the plug. So I have this name. I kind of got dubbed the lettuce lady, and I kind of took that on social media.
A well-earned nickname that Amy doesn't seem to mind.
After spending all morning long harvesting these beautiful greens, I've really worked up quite an appetite. I can't wait to see what they've got for me. I bet it's really healthy and tasty. Amy, thank you so much for this beautiful spread. What a luncheon. And I understand that you didn't have to leave the farm for this.
Absolutely not. Never even left the farm. No shopping was necessary. Everything that you see was grown here, including the eggs. We have about 300 chickens out back.
It's really beautiful. Now tell me about this great salad.
So in this salad, we have a mixture of a lot of the different heads that we grow. There's oak leaf lettuces, red and green, and there's some Muir lettuce, and there's some green butter.
Now here's something that caught my eye. It's a lettuce wrap, I guess.
It is.
And you just fold it up like this. Tell me what's in it.
So what goes into this is our fresh eggs, of course. We have a little bit of chives, some microgreens, and some parsley, and some turmeric, just for some health and wellness. We like to throw that in every little bite.
And it helps the color, too.
It does.
So it's just great. What we would like to do is put the recipe on our website at mpt.org/farm so you can try it at home. For the local buy, I'm Al Spoler. Joanne?
To get the recipe featured in this video, click the link in the description. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss future stories. Thanks for watching Maryland Farm and Harvest.